I finally got my girl Nic B to come through on the show. She dropped some serious gems. I see her training and definitely support her. We got a lot of great things covered in the interview. I mean, look at these pictures. Her body is sick. So you definitely want to tune to her interview to figure out how you can achieve this look for your own self. But also she dropped some serious nuggets and gems. Just a beautiful person, you guys. Don't want to miss it.
Hey everyone, it's your girl Nic B, and I'm with my girl Kat Harvey. Success, nothing less.
Hey, what's up, world? I'm Kat Harvey, CEO of Success Nothing Less. Over a year, and we finally have her. Not only is she a beautiful person on the inside and out, she's a loving mother. She's an entrepreneur in California right now, and she's one of the best personal trainers, I think, in the world right now. And I definitely see notable brands such as Nike, Under Armour, and other billion-dollar companies partnering with her because, I mean, she's just truly the best of the best. So without further ado, so please welcome Miss Nic B. How you doing?
I'm doing amazing, girl. I'm so blessed to finally do this with you. Nic B, a personal trainer based out of the Los Angeles area. I'm actually from LA, Inglewood to be exact. Love my city. I love what I do. I own a company called I Can, You Can, We Can. It means if I could do it, you could do it. If you can't do it alone, we can do it together. And I'm just, just building my brand one step at a time and trying to revamp myself and trying to figure out, which lane I want to go in now. So I love what I do, though.
Everybody has their own terms and terminology. So what does fitness mean to you?
My motto is be active to stay attractive. It's just, I feel like, the older I've gotten, the better I look and feel just by working out and, just not only that, I work out outdoors, so I love nature. And not only that, like it doesn't confine you to a gym. Sometimes I do slack off though. Like I have my days where I'm like, you done lost yourself, so you gotta catch back up. So I just love it. I just love being physically active.
That's a great transition. I was just about to get into that. So, you just spoke about that. So how do you make that conscious decision, every day or even the days when you don't feel like working out? What makes you, I guess, work out and stay motivated?
It's a part of my lifestyle. So it, like, especially I've been doing this all my life, but I haven't always been a healthy person. I tell people this all the time. Like, although I've been active, I wasn't always healthy. I wasn't eating right. And when you're young, you feel like, okay, I could eat whatever, I could do whatever. And for a long time, like I struggled. I struggled with weight gain. So gaining healthy weight. So I had a metabolism of a 15-year-old girl, but when I hit 31, that weight started sticking with me. So I'm like, oh, look, you gotta get it together, girl. So I kind of tell people, like, you gotta eat according to your goals. So writing down exactly what you want to do and going for that.
I want you to fill in the blank. The hardest part of my journey was or is.
Was when I went through depression, struggled with weight gain for 8 years. I looked like a stick figure, and what looked good to other people didn't look good to me. Being an African American female, we like weight on our bones, like we like to look healthy, and that didn't look healthy to me. So, I was 5'4", 115 pounds, and it was just like, So that for me, that was my struggle, and just overcoming that, and really feeling good about myself now, being that I'm 5'4" and 138 pounds as of today. I'm very proud of myself. I no longer have a goal. It's just to be a healthier, happier me.
So how did you, I guess, reprogram your mind so that you will feel comfortable and confident, to go to the next level? And then also, how do you instill that same confidence in your clients now that may not have it or may have it?
I've always been a strong-minded person, and I tell people all the time, when it comes to fitness, physical fitness, it's about the mental. So if your mind isn't right, nothing else can be right, because it's like you want that outer appearance to look good, but your internal is not right. So if your internal is right, then your outer appearance is right. I tell people too, it's not about what everybody else wants from you, because you can't be a people pleaser. You have to be a you pleaser. So that's what I tell my clients.
You want your son to learn from you, I guess, about your success.
He's my right hand, and he's a watcher, and you know what? Not only that, he's one of my biggest cheerleaders. So everything I do, I feel like he sees it, he pays attention, and when I'm doing something wrong, he's like, yeah, Mom, you're not supposed to be, you can't be doing that, Mom. So for 10 years old, I think he kind of has it together up here mentally, and he amazes me. So what I want him to learn from my success is just to be true to who he is. The reason why my clients rock with me so much is because I keep it real. So I try to tell my son to always be real and be honest and be true to who you are. So that's all I want him to learn from my success, because I got to where I am is being truthful to who I am.
Being a mom, I don't have any kids yet, but I'm sure, it's going to come one day. So how did you get rid of the I'm a mom excuse? I don't have time. And what do you have to say to those moms out there who say they don't have time to work out and et cetera?
Well, see, here it goes back to the internal. I'm like, look, if you got time to get your nails done, your hair done, then you have time to work out and be healthy for real, because health is wealth. It's like a package deal. You can't just look good with your hair and your body and your health is all messed up and you're on medication and you're going, so that has never really been an excuse for me, because like I said, the older you get, the better you want to look and feel. And then it also feels good when you working out and then somebody say, girl, you look good. And you say, ooh, and I got kids. And you got a kid, so that's my motivation. That's what keeps me going, so I like hearing stuff like that.
Use the scale, or did you take pictures when you, I guess, were figuring out, what's the best what's the best me I can be?
You know what? I'm not really a scale person. What I did was, when I was comparing my results, I would go back and look at some of my old pictures that I would post on social media, and I would be like, dang, people really, they like this? Like, that looked crazy, compared to what I feel like look good now. Like I said, like, that 115 wasn't a good look for me, but it may have looked good to other people, but for me that didn't look good. And so I don't really use scales. A lot of times I just go back when it's a throwback Thursday day. I'll go back and look at some of my old pictures, and I'll just be like, okay, so at this point, I was between 115 and 120, but now I'm between 133 and 138, and I like this. I think I like this a little more better than I like that. So I don't really use the scale. I just go off of the look, sometimes.
So one of the biggest things I've dealt with, and I'm sure you have, is how much we should charge somebody when it comes to our services, right? So when did you stop? I mean, we all get discounts, like, let's be real, depending on who it is and stuff and what they bring to the table. But when did you, I guess, stand firm with your price and kind of, know you valued your worth, and you made sure other people did the same?
I ain't gonna lie. So when I first started doing this about 6 or 7 years ago, I didn't take it as seriously as I should have. I was just like, okay, this is when I was going to the gym. And when I was going through depression and all this other stuff. And there was a girl working out with her trainer, a young lady, and she said to her trainer, oh, I want to look like that. And I was like who? And she was like, like you. And I was like, oh, well, shoot, I'm selling something here. So, when I first started, I was charging crackhead prices, $20, for an hour session. So, and then I was wondering, why I had all these clients, and, they felt like they could come when they wanted to come because the price was so cheap, So I was like, every day then I started going to this training at the stairs where I train Monday through Friday, and I'm like, I'm literally there all day going up and down this hill. So when I came down, there was a client waiting for me, waiting to go up. So I would literally have about 13 clients a day, and I'm telling you, I'm charging $20 for an hour session. Okay, so I'm there all day. So I'm like, you know what? I can't do this no more. and then I'm telling my friends, they see me and they're like, girl, how much you charge? I'm like, oh, only $20. They're like, girl, you need to be charging more. So I'm like, they're like, girl, you sleeping on yourself. Like, you're a great trainer. You can't be, giving these prices. And plus, if you want to be respected in the game, then, So although I did go up on my prices, they are still reasonable, and I'm a lot more strict in my with my forms, my liability forms, and my contracts and stuff. So it's like, look, if you come in, we ain't playing no games. This is what you got to pay, and you got to pay up front. That's my thing, because I need you to be committed. It's not about the money with me. It's more about the commitment.
Okay, so do you have any upcoming products or tours that people should look out for, and tell people where they can find and connect with you at?
I am working on a fitness line, but it's in the works right now. Yes, and it's gonna be for all sizes, and it's gonna be a new line, so it's like an everyday fitness wear. So I am working on that, and right now I'm just working on my basic t-shirts and stuff. So, when I travel, I kind of want everyone to be in uniform, because I like the coordination, and I like us. And like I said, my brand is I can, you can, we can. So I want us to look like we're all together. And I do have an event coming up August 21st at the All Sports Expo in Los Angeles, and I'm also working on a summer camp for children, the youth summer camp, and I'm still doing my personal training Monday through Friday at the Culver City Stairs. And find me on Twitter at HoneyLoveNick. And I have another Twitter account called Get Fit with Nick that I don't really use, and I need to start using it, but I'm very active on HoneyLoveNick because that's my alter ego. So I'm able to express myself as Nick and as the trainer, which I like. And I have Instagram, which is Get Fit with Nick _ and I have a website, getfitwithnickb.com, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time. It was definitely worth the wait. You guys make sure you check out Miss Nick, and I'll let you guys know any upcoming well, actually, when she releases her line, I'll definitely give you guys the exclusive on that, so you can go support her. Thank you so much, Nick. I appreciate your time, and you guys stay tuned.
I know you guys got a lot of value out of what Nic B said today, but make sure you guys subscribe to KatHarveySNL on YouTube so we can keep you posted on what she has going on.